Hi. The COVID-19 pandemic that continues to disrupt all of our lives has pulled the rug out from our daily routines. I personally, me and my family, we've all been thrown a curveball and thrown off balance. It's been challenging this last 4 weeks to find our bearings again. All of our habits that we had developed suddenly were tossed aside, and we had to develop or figure out ways to develop new healthy habits amidst a situation that we didn't have control over and that was full of uncertainty, like I'm sure you're experiencing as well. So I thought I'd take my lessons I've learned through that process of refocusing, figuring out how to change my mindset so when all of this is over, I can come out a better person than when it began. I made a conscious decision. I sat down and I thought really about what was going on, about being isolated at home with my family, about so many changes and so many disruptions. And I made a conscious decision that even though all of our lives are changed, the impact to our communities, both in terms of the public health and the misery that people are experiencing and the fear and the uncertainty in the economy and people losing their jobs, I decided that no matter what happens to me, no matter what happens to us, I'm going to make this, I want to look back on this time in my life, this time in our life, and think that this was one of the best times of my life. So I sat down and I fell back on all of my training and everything I've learned over the last decade of looking at integrative medicine and health and what we can do and what I can do to help teach people how to improve their health. And I published it in a blog this week called, let me scroll down to take a look, How COVID-19 Will Make You a Better Person. So one of the first things to do is whatever we can do to reduce our stress is going to help, because when we're under a lot of stress, chronic stress, it reduces our decision to make good, healthy decisions. In fact, research shows that when people are under chronic stress, they are more likely to make decisions that hurt them. And so we want to stop that. We want to break that cycle. So everybody just take a deep breath. And I say that in the blog. I mean, really take a deep breath. Realize we will all get through this. This will end. And the question is, how do you want to go through it? And how do you want to be when this is all over? So look at my blog. Go to mbihealth.com. I'm going to link to the blog below. There are 9 specific things that I recommend you do around sleep, diet, exercise, mindset, not tolerating problems, dealing with issues so they don't fester. All so important. So take a look at that blog. I'm going to put it in the comments below. And I'm excited to announce also that the Delivering Health podcast launched this week. It's a project that I and my team have been working on for over 6 months, and we finally launched it. So excited about it. So while you're at the website, make sure also to check out the new podcast. Hope you love it. Subscribe while you're on iTunes or Spotify, wherever you're listening. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast so you will get alerts when there are future episodes. And in that podcast, I'm going to help you learn other ways to improve your health as well. But follow what's in the blog. Click the link below, follow what's in the blog so that when this is all over, you can look back and really think that you made the most of this time that none of us chose. Have a great week, and I will see you here again next week.